Doom, 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 bom, 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 ba, dum, ba, da, dum. Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Monday. Everybody's favorite day of the week. Monday. 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 All right. You know, I really wanted to stream like a dragon today, but I figured I should do at least one sculpting stream this week. At the very least. I mean, it's what I'm known for, right? I shouldn't deprive the people of what I'm known for. And we are sculpting, how do you say her name? Tsareena? From the Pokemons, the Pokemans. Obviously, it's not one-to-one to the source material, but I think my version's better. Hire me, Nintendo. Hire me. You know you want to. Right. I was in the process of blocking out, and right now I need to block out her hair. She's kind of bald right now. Kind of cue ball. Cue ballin'. Where's my ref? There it is. There's my lovely little ref. A little too big. I can't see OBS. All right. Let's work on her lovely little hair. Right here. You know what? Before I continue, maybe I should. Hold on. Let's hide that. There we go. Okay. Hair thing. Can I really call it hair? It's more like a long leaf or something like that. Turn down the music. It's a bit loud in my ears. Okay. Move infinite. Infinito. Infinito the finites. That's something like that. But much bigger, a little bit more squared. Let me bring you down in a little bit like that first, and then group by normals, not quite. And I control W to just group what's visible. All right. Hey, martial art, how you doing? Morning, all Pokemon fans and furries. Would she be considered a furry? Isn't she like a plant? All right, I think this is the basic shape I want to go with. Excuse me. Bend curve. Should be considered a monster girl? Yeah, that makes more sense. Where's the scale? Something like that, maybe. We'll see. Now we'll just go over regular move. Good, wrapping up last lesson, more free time. Also, I hope I wasn't too chatty on Discord. I was a little bored and I wanted to chat a bit. Oh no, don't worry about it. We all know the Discord is always like kind of a little quiet, so it's always nice if somebody's like, hey, I'm alive. I need some more edge loops. I need to be better about talking in my own Discord. Let's bring you in some. You guys are getting momenty hard. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to remember. I feel like there is like some kind of see, the thing with RPGX is like when you get like, I don't know what they call it, like your bond with the units up, it unlocks like these like classic visual novel scenes, so then you can like view it separately. And I think there's one involving those two characters. I think I'm not 100% sure. So when I saw that, I was like, I think that's a reference to it. Actually, I think that actually might be the actual CG, you know, minus the Yukikaze part. Because I can't catch a break. I'm some short guy. That short guy is that other character you asked me about. Like you posted some time back asking if they were in the games, and I said yeah, and in the mobile game. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's him. That's him in the image you posted. Boom, boom, boom. Didn't connect the dots at first. Yeah, I've only played this. I mean, I don't really care about the mobile game story too much, but I've played it a little bit. They put out too many events that I'm not even playing the main story. But those two characters, you know, they cross paths. And she likes messing with him, so to speak. Hey, June, July. Wasn't expecting her, but looking forward to the final results. So am I. Right now, I'm just blocking out all the main elements, and once all that's left is like kind of her hair. Once that's blocked out, I think I'm gonna push her proportions and volumes a bit more. So does that guy get on the film? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because like the original Japanese server of the game, they're much further ahead. I do know that he's always like placed in like passive positions, because like his character is kind of like a scaredy cat kind of deal, like timid and all that stuff. When they sent to a younger man, yeah, like that. Because that character is kind of very pushovery, kind of always very timid kind of deal, kind of character. My power fantasy. Yeah, pretty much. Getting this one strip as good as I can, so I can just duplicate it and not worry, because she's got like 3. Yeah, she's got 1 in the center and 2 in the sides. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I guess I need another edge loop right about there. Maybe I can bring this one down. Gotta work that hair. I was blessed, cursed with a 6'1" height. I'm allowed to like it. I think I've probably mentioned it before. Like at one point in my life, I was like, man, I wish I was like at least like 5'11", 5'12". But then as I got older, I realized that the world is made for average people. People of average weight, of average height, of average this and that. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm fine where I'm at. Because anything above and below average, then you're dealing with issues. Or that could just be me coping. Often suffer from uncomfortable seats in public transport. 5'12", equals 6. Shit, I meant 5'11". Don't come at me with that logic, June. I'm good at maths, I swear. I swear it. That's why centimeters are superior. Everything divisible by 10. $187 centimeters. That ain't freedom units. That ain't freedom units. Get out of here with that. Alright, I need one here, possibly. Not possibly, definitely. Most definitely. Volleyball player in middle school? Was that like, were you like in that center position or whatever because of your height? Is that bees? How you doing, Hudson? Bees? Bees? What do you mean? What do you mean bees? What you talking about, Hudson? What you talking about? All right, that works. Those two bees. Saying to be middle blocker. I was playing on the position, but it was because of me being the best at blocking. Ah. Yeah, Pokemon. Doom 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 boom boom doom doom doom. You're below average in height in your team? Damn. Yo, Drake, how's it doing? How's it going? How's it doing? Duplicate. All right, and then I think this one would be something like this. But then I think I need to, let's take the bend curve. Doing good? Good. All right, Nintendo, this isn't really checking out. Okay. Where's the twist? That's the twist. Do the twist. Shake it, bake it, do the twist. All right, I'm gonna have to do the rest manually. Hey, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Gen 5? I have no idea. If you say so, I believe it. I had a spooky dream? Ooh. Haven't had a spooky dream in a long time. Some people was 195 centimeter or even above 2 meters. So what? That's like 6.5, 6'5" ish. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe I made this part in here a little too big. Maybe that was my shortcoming. Maybe. But you know what? When I pose her, I'm gonna be changing these shapes drastically, so it's okay. It's okay. Oops, wrong button. Hey, Kira, how's it going? Hey, babe, but the dream was this creepy sounding voice coming from my room. I mean, that alone is pretty creepy. Speaking of creepy dreams, over the weekend I watched that I think it's a new movie with Nicolas Cage, Dream Scenario. It's the kind of movie that Nicolas Cage was made for. He's not that good of an actor, but there's like certain kinds of movies. It's like, this is the kind of movie that you have to have Nicolas Cage in. No spoilers, you want to watch that? It's a good movie. Like, I didn't know I was getting into. My brother's like, we're watching this. I'm like, okay. I have no idea what to expect. But then when I saw A24, like it's an A24 movie. Yeah, A24. So I was like, oh, it's an A24 movie. Okay, I kind of know what to expect now. No, it was HBO Max. Hey, Zeroni. How you doing? New avatar. Of animations. I have bouncing assets. All right, let's duplicate this and then mirror. Oop. Oh, you're in the Tsareena gang. Have you watched Donkey's Guide to Streaming Videos? No, I have not. Merge down. There we go. And then now her whoosh. Time to do like her front hair whoosh thing. Okay. I feel like this one will be easier if I yeah, I can't remember the last time I had like a bad dream or a nightmare of some kind. And we'll just why is that in Spanish? Okay, here we go. Ain't no solicitations around here. For whatever reason, I seem to get weird, spooky dreams when I'm napping. Oh. Yeah, sometimes things are weird like that, right? Like, I haven't tried in a long while because I'm a little bit afraid to. But it used to be if I slept on my back, I would have sleep paralysis. And and the fear of getting sleep paralysis again has kind of prevented me from sleeping on my back. But that used to happen like without fail. Let's go with curved tubes and then it's not scary once you realize sleep paralysis, right? Like once you come to realization, it's not scary. The scary part, which feels like an eternity, is that small amount of time when you wake up. Yeah, the can't moving part. When you wake up, you kind of like, you know, you're all hazy, you know, when you wake up. And then you're immediately stricken with the whole like, oh shit, I can't move. And then you panic immediately because you can't move. And then it's like, you need to calm yourself down, realize that it's sleep paralysis, and then like slowly over time, you start regaining your functions to move. Yeah, the wiggle the toes. Yeah, that's right. You wiggle your toes. And that's what I was doing like every time I was getting it because I slept on my back. I deal with nightmares by simply accepting them. Yep, I think that is what you're supposed to do. My dreams are strange, bad, good, so I might as well admire the weirdness. Well, I think the other reason why I was also getting, at that time in my life, I was getting sleep paralysis. I was also there was a moment in my life where I was really, really stressed out. Never got those demons the other people experience when they got sleep paralysis. I never got that too. I did get, this only happened to me once, a waking nightmare. Like in my nightmare, my arm got cut off, and then I woke up like woke up, not woke up, you know, like woke up in a nightmare kind of deal, and active like really freaking out that my arm got cut off. It took me a moment to like snap out of it. Again, it was a very stressful point in my life. But since then, yeah, it's all been golden. So I dreamt about Ingrid kidnapping my goblins in Deep Rock Galaxy. Never had sleep paralysis, but I had an experience where I was awake, had the blanket over my head with my eyes closed, but the thing was that I could not move or breathe. Yeah, see, that makes you panic. Me, I don't feel that I'm stressed or something. It just naturally occurs from time to time. Yeah, for me, I can only attribute it to stress, because it has not happened to me since. Thank goodness. And I'm talking about like years ago. Okay, let me modify this stroke. Something like this. Almost. Let me flip it. The hell? Okay. flip. Bring you lower. Bring you higher. It's a bit better. I have scary bouts of unconsciousness every night. Thankfully, it goes away every morning. Took a look at the website, and it seems like Salt X Sodium and Shawty have the best anatomy in their Tsareena art. You can post it in Discord for me to take a look at it. Let's see. Yep. Delete hidden. Oh, it's that not safe for work. Then you can DM it to me on Discord. Very experienced real time things you're hearing while asleep, TV for example, and your dreams syncing up. That happens when when I am very clearly tired and falling asleep, but I'm stubbornly trying to stay awake, and like what you like really quickly kind of dream and then wake up kind of start meshing together a little bit. That like very weird in between. Happens to you when you're about to wake up. Yeah, it's that weird in between. Yeah, I've had that, but when I'm like falling asleep. Wait, whoa. How far should I make this go back? This looks like it goes back pretty decent. But not only that, seems like it also... something like this. I have my filter on for DMs. I didn't even know there was a thing. I did not know that was a thing. You got collided. That Discord boar pig thing. Huh. I was unaware that was a thing. HAL 9000. I can't let you do that, Kita. Just leave me alone. Yeah, Space Odyssey. I need to rewatch Space Odyssey. It's been forever. Ever watched it? Many say it's the best space fiction movie. It's definitely an experience. That's for sure. There really ain't many other movies like it. You're officially free. Nice. Nice, nice. Soon a final exam to do and call it a day. Is it like Interstellar? No. No. Interstellar is like all about, you know, time displacement and space and things like that. No. The Space Odyssey it's a trip. It's a trip. It's so weird that if you're able to post that in Discord, but you can't DM it to me. They're in gaming. Ah, these ones. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, Discord, where are you? There you are. And then I put them over here. All right, I grabbed them. You can delete the post, Kita. Thank you, thank you. Where's my Twitch window? Oh, over here. It's the DVD era. Demoted salty for plant penetrator? Plant penetrator. Plant penetrator. Yeah, I saw I've seen it when I was just looking up some like Tsareena stuff. Two different takes, the how people see Minna version and that's a person with a weird head version. Yeah, I can see that. I'm going to really push. Well, I'm going to try to really push her proportions a bit more, because I want to be closer to the proportions in like the official art, where everything up here is like squished down and everything up here is like big and wide out. push it to the limits. Yeah, let me try now. The only thing I'm missing now is her little crown thing, but I can put that in whatever. Oh wait, I'm seeing over here. Aha. Okay. Oh yeah, I was pretty much right on the dot. I want to work with better topology in this. Let me divide that, and then let me just remesh this down to like 1. There you go. That'll make working with that better. Find order score on 6 Tsareena gives you the best vision of what people might expect. I'll have to check that out later. Grab the only decent art. Apparently Gen 5, according to Hudson. I am like the wrong person to ask. You guys all know where I stopped playing Pokemon. Gen 7? Can ZBrush open SPSR files, substance files? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. Gen 5 was a gen of great power creeps. Really? Pokemon had power creeps? That's surprising. Then hit Gen 9, where the new legendaries have cracked attacks and stronger versions of use abilities. Let me save this. Save that, and then save the project file. Weather meta? What's a power creep? A power creep is like where you just like keep, you know, like creeping up the power scale. You just keep making these characters stronger and stronger and stronger without a definitive ceiling of like that's the strongest things can go, and it'll never go stronger than that. All right, I saved. Let's try pushing some things. Yeah, things, you can think of it as that way. Things just like keep snowballing. Weather effects. What will they think of next? I need to game it. I don't know the term anymore. I mean, power creeping isn't, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a gaming term. It's like, it's just like kind of a general term. Like I remember hearing about it a lot in like anime with like Dragon Ball Z, how they're characters to keep power creeping. We started at Kaioken, then went to Super Saiyan, then Ultra, and then Super. Now Goku is basically a god. That's sus. Now that's sus. Skull looks sus. Terrarians in Gen 7? The G-Max moves, is that stuff with like those like VR matches or whatever, and then like the Pokemon get like really big or something like that? iPad kids. The original iPad kids should be hitting 20 years old now, right? Like the original iPad kids. Oh, I really made them thick. The only thing I love about Pokemon are the regional forms. Oh, like how they had like those like Hawaii forms. Oh, it's a new bird song. Some of those sticked around permanently. Yeah, because some of them are pretty cool. Now we have 3 meows. Meow, that's right. Oh shit. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry if that was loud. My brother is making some chicken for himself. I'm just making sure he's not burning himself down. But no, we have a pretty sensitive smoke detector in the kitchen. All right, let's apply these changes. The odd one because I didn't like the mega evolutions. They just made the fine evolution stage bigger, more spiky. Crystallization shit. Does it technically report to authorities? No, it doesn't. It's just a normal smoke detector that beeps like crazy to like wake you up if you're sleeping. It's like, hey, shit's on fire. Whoa. You need to get one? Aren't you supposed to have one? I'm pretty sure that's like a requirement for like any home or apartment. Or are you talking about CO2 alarm? Yeah, which one we're talking about here? Smoke detector or CO2? Conjure converter, whatever they have to called. Which in the form of extra steps. You don't have neither? You guys crazy? Is it illegal in the States to not have one? Yeah, you have to have them. They are required. You think Commie Block would have rich people shit? It shouldn't be rich people shit. It's supposed to be pretty cheap so that everybody can have them. Now the question is, should I have all of this be like a spandex, or should I give her like some kind of corset thing? Decisions. Cool, I'll go back in time and tell this just it's not required where you're from? That's crazy, man. You should definitely have it. I mean, like a CO2, it depends. Like, if you got windows and stuff like that, you don't really need a CO2 detector. You only need a CO2 detector for places that don't have proper ventilation. Our parents were obligated to buy only 1 kilogram of meat per month. You think people would care about any detectors? Fair enough. Dum, dum, boom, boom. I don't use kilogram, but martial art does use kilogram. I use freedom units. Otherwise known as pain in the ass units. Whenever you want to convert it to any other form. All these silly Yankees, they don't know how good they have it. No, trust me, I know. When the house is full of detectors. Trust me, I am very well aware how good we have it here in the States. And my point of reference is having been to Brazil many times and going to Italy once. Yeah. In general, Americans have it good. Italy is a rich part of Europe. And even still, I would say in comparison, Americans still have it good. Things are just way too convenient in the US compared to everywhere else. Whoops. Provoking a gang war? Is Western Europe. They should have better standards than Eastern Europe. Like here's what I mean. In the US, it's like it's very common to have central heating and cooling. It's very common. But everywhere else in the world, it is not common. Not at all. Not by a slightest. Just things like that. The heck is that? See, there you go. My point exactly. Central heating and cooling is not like a boiler. No, you have a furnace. And the furnace is connected to an HVAC system for the house and, you know, vents to each room. And you would either blow the AC through there during the summers or the heater from the furnace during the winters. Only place with central AC I've been to is a mall. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. For the majority of the world, central heating and cooling is 100% uncommon. At least I don't have to pay for ambulance. You got us there. You got us there. Like there's plenty of stories of people driving themselves or getting driven to the hospital because of ambulance costs. I don't want to make this even more extreme, so let me try. Let's try something here. Let me hide the hair for now. Medical expenses in the US are so expensive? Yes. Yes. You're kind of shit out of luck without a form of health insurance. Is it also true for educational expenses? Anything that's not public and not beyond high school. Yeah. Wait, no, I should say public schooling from 1st to 12, that's taxpayer paid. But anything beyond high school, out of your own pocket, even if it's a community college or a state college, yeah, you got to pay that. Minimum wage in the US is a wealthy life where you're at. Yeah, but see, like, the trick is to get that where you're at, right? That's why you often see I'm even kind of like researching it myself, how these people that are just freelancers go and live in countries of like lower cost of living while getting paid in American dollars. Not that's the thing, right? I understand none of that. Do you pay for school or not? Public schools, you don't pay for public school. From first grade, elementary school, middle school, high school, you don't pay out of pocket. That's paid with taxpayer money. But if you want to like go to college, public college, private college, state college, community college, that you pay for out of your own pocket. Like me, I'm working with folks from the US right now. Yes, that's a smart way to do it, Hudson. Hence why I'm working 2 in the morning. That's the drawback though. In that part of the world, yeah, that's the drawback. And what is the cost? The cost is big enough that if you want to do it and you can't get scholarships or grants, you're going to have to take out a loan of a few $1,000s. A few $1,000s for a community college, a few dozen of thousands of dollars for a state college, and it can be over $100,000 for certain colleges. Let me put it this way. I had to take out loans to go to college for this, right? It took me 11 years to pay off my student loan debt. 11 years of my life was dedicated to paying that debt off. Yeah, 11 years. And I'm lucky. I had help from my parents. Not many can be in a lucky position like that. And still 11 years. Yay, capitalism. Woo. Sugar Sam was so lucky to don't have to pay? Yes. Is it not the norm to let your parents pay for your tuition until you finish college? Unless if your parents are really, really rich. No. Everybody takes out loans. Surely some stuff can be learned independently. In retrospect, all of it could have been learned independently. Let me pass this one. And this one too. Pay about $100 per month for university. Yeah, no, it's a lot more expensive here. So this exact amount of thick is somewhat too much. Let me try. See, plugin, mirror. Whoa, stop it. I'm kind of liking this. People, please stop taking out unnecessary loans. Well, I mean, you see, the thing is, the way it should have been thought, like, because of the kind of system we are in here in the US when it comes to higher education and loans, a mindset I didn't have, you know, why would I have this mindset at 18 years old? There should have been a mindset to have been taught. But like, if you're gonna take out a loan for anything, you have to think about return of interest, right? Clearly, the art path return of interest for me was a total 3 years, total $80,000. The return of interest was gonna be way too long to try and pay off $80,000 through an art career. But let's say if you were becoming a doctor, right? If you were becoming a doctor and then your loans are probably somewhere like $120,000. Depending on the kind of doctor, the return of interest on that, you can probably pay it off pretty quick. Because a doctor will, a certain type of doctor will make like that kind of money and then some in a short amount of time than me sculpting, you know, tits, right? you have to think about things in that kind of frame of mind to make better decisions. Instead of college, just start an OnlyFans. Overall, I think my total cost during college till I graduated is around $9K when converted. Damn. Is being a doctor cooler than sculpting tits? I mean, it all depends, right? We'll start to work when the mid legs match up, but as is, I think it looks about 20% too wide at the furthest points. I think because what I want to do is, you know, without having these puffs, just kind of having these big waist thighs, like, compensate for that. A lot of people are doing something. The well is empty. I see what you're saying, but a lot of people are doing stuff, but a lot of people are not good at that stuff. If that makes sense. Like, sculpting characters, or like, let's say professionally, you know, for like video games or movies or toys and collectibles, a lot of people want to do it, but not a lot of people are good at it to work in a professional environment, or not reliable to do it. So yeah, there's a lot of people, quote unquote, doing it, but not doing it all the way, if that makes sense. Education quality must be vastly different than, yeah, they're different depending on the universities and such. So that if people are unemployed or underemployed doing the job you want a degree for, there's no job. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. Stop calling me out, Polly. I'm probably gonna sculpt ticks as your home screen. Like, I mean, I can't speak for other industries. I can only speak for the industry that I know. And that's like CG and character and modeling, sculpting. And it's always, when it comes to characters and CG, to work professionally at a game studio, film studio, whatever, you often hear that it is the most competitive field because there's a lot of people that want to do it, which is true. There is a lot of people that want to do it. There's a lot of people that are not doing it professionally yet, and so on and so forth. But it's like, out of the pool of all those people that want to do it, probably can't do it, if that makes sense. Damn those thighs. How's it going, Mr. Pie? Don't worry. Those that's just the pluff. These are the thighs. Honest question: would you rather be a doctor or some other employee for a company? Would you rather do something that is nice to look at? I just want to do, and thankfully I am doing, something that doesn't make me hate my life. Like, that's the kind of person that I am. As long as I can pay for my necessities and not hate my life, I'm good with that. And I've been doing this for like 12, 13 years now. So I don't think I can find myself being content with being in an office now for anything. But at this point now, I'm trying to soft retire. I'm trying to ease up away from freelance and have Patreon and live stream take over. Yeah, those chaps. If I can find them, I'll do them. Problem is finding them, finding connections for them. That's the problem. Yeah, I need to do those tutorials. Over the weekend, I cracked open Blender and I sat down to learn how sculpting works in Blender and how I can fit my workflow into it. Let's remesh this. Let's bring it down to 1. Bad news is you have to learn Blender. Obviously, artists struggle to grow their patrons when it comes to 3D models like this. Yeah, I've been noticing that as well. The other plan I have for that kind of stuff that I need to do, I think there's more demand maybe in 3D printing miniatures. And so I've been playing around with the idea of opening up my mini factory for the miniatures. Do you think there's a market cap for doing one model a month? There, 100%. 100%. I've noticed that people want more than one model a month. The unfortunate thing is I can only do one a month due to time restrictions. Does it mean you do sculpting because you have been doing it for 12 years and not because you like it? No, I got started in doing it because I liked it. My original plan was to get into game development, which I did during my first year and a half of freelancing. I was working on games. And then, you know, when those contracts ended, I was looking for new contracts. And then I ended up doing some like miniature contracts. And then from there, just like kept going, more miniature work and then figure work and then all that stuff. And I got further and further away from games. Polly's no wage slave. He's a slave to himself. And that's how I'll always be. I am a proud slave to myself. Did you have full-time before? Let's see. After I graduated, well, I graduated at the worst time. I graduated during the Great Recession. So almost nobody was hiring. I didn't have a job for like a year of any kind. And then I got a job at Target. And while working at Target, pursued freelance work. That's when I started getting them. And then I quit Target and pursued the freelance more once it started to pick up a little bit. Yeah, it finally worked out right. But I was only able to get like the PC I have now after I paid off all those student loans. I did not have that kind of cash beforehand. And also, of course, you know, living with family saves you a lot of money. Good to hear that. Happy that you enjoy 3D digital. It's because you're very good at it. Even the US is so expensive. Depending on where you live, yes. Like, I feel like anywhere else in the world, you know? The further you go out to live in the boonies, the cheaper the cost of living, but then like the less stuff you get. But then you get closer to the cities, the more stuff you get, but the more expensive it is to live there. Like, I'm pretty sure that's just a thing right now everywhere in the world. Living is expensive in general. That is true. You can live anywhere and get 2 days shipping from Amazon. All right, I'm liking this. I think I'll have a version of these puffs like on and off, you know? Because I do like what they do with the silhouette. Like if I turn this off, whoops, come on. Like if you look up here on like the top left, I do like how it turns out for the silhouette. Having those puffs. And back small you go. You know how to get rich? Drop shipping. So sign up on my course now and buy my book. It's like all of those like self-help books on like how to get rich. The scheme was the book all along. That's the other thing I'm trying to find a middle ground with. Like I feel like nowadays so many people are like kind of pushing, advertising something, you know, on social media to get people to buy this and that, right? Because like, you know, they want money. And I get it, right? And so every time I'm like, oh, hey, you know, like I model this. If you have a 3D printer, you know, you can join my Patreon and buy it, you know. Like, I don't want to come off as like some other internet asshole that's just like after your money. I'm trying to figure out like a good way to convey like, hey, you got a 3D printer, you like ladies, I got some stuff you can print, you know? For a nominal fee. Maybe this is why some people are not cut out for advertising. People like me. It looks like the general tactic that seems to work. However, I fucking hate it. Yeah, I don't like it too, but like I understand the necessity of it though. Well, at least your pricing is right. Well, that's good. That was always one thing I was like worried about in the beginning. No one's paying $16 for one model a month. Oh yeah, because I see what some of these patrons offer. Like they can offer more than me, but like I can't do that. I'm only one person, you know? But at the same time, like I do like some math estimation, and it's kind of a wash. Like it would be the same if I was just doing it the way I was doing now. It's not expecting to see Pokeboos, but I'm here. How's it going, Thick Tortoise? Oh, wrong button. Do do do. Hey, hey. Anytime I see some special on YouTube, I press that dislike. No, it's good, so, but I think if you become an online sculpting teacher, you'd kick it off. Yeah, I don't know. Never said NFTs, never believed in it either. I don't know what your month is now, but I think every 3D Patreon artist, but the very peak of the industry, take a bit of a pay cut. In exchange, you get to do exactly what you want to do. They purposely making these things complicated than the way they actually are. Wait, you talk about NFTs? Nice soft voice. You seem very engaged in art. Seem interesting, a patient person. Wow, thank you for all those compliments. Yeah, I don't know about teaching. I don't know. It has been a thought, but like, I don't know. You have any fears besides ranch omelet pizza, you son of a... Terrified of the ocean? I too am terrified of the ocean. I had to explain to a kid the other day that NFTWs are worthless. Crypto bros. Fletcher from Whiplash. Was that the... Wait, which character was Fletcher? Was he the teacher dude? The dude in charge of the band? What's that actor's name? I'm forgetting his name. Yeah, okay, yeah, him. Shit, what was his name? The Omni-Man teacher. David Fincher? No. The actor. The actor's name. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but it's... James Simmons? Not Gene Simmons. No. Shit, what was his name? Give me a photo of Spider-Man. J.K. Simmons, there you go. Thank you, Drake. There it is. J.K. Simmons. God, it was driving me crazy. J.K. Simmons. All right. Let's work on her face. One of your coaches were attached similar to him? I hope you mean similar to J.K. Simmons and not similar to the character, because that would suck. Oh, the character? Jeez. Look at that, that's her head. Ah! 2001 Spider-Man. That whole trilogy is iconic. The original trilogy. Actually, no, let me do it more like... like that. The Tom Holland version succeeded without the MCU. I think it would have. I think it would have. He was a better, in my opinion, a better Peter Parker than Andrew Garfield. But Andrew Garfield was a better Spider-Man than Tom Holland. So I think he would have done fine without the MCU. Oh shit. Bring it lower and take that off. About Tom Holland from recent uses that he got. What? Someone needs to stop these Spider-Man character solo films. I think the thing they need to stop doing with Spider-Man, I mean, this is 100% just like me complaining, but clearly it's a winning formula, but it's not for me. So that's why I'm complaining about it. I want to see Peter Parker as an adult again. I'm sick and tired of seeing Peter Parker in high school. The only time we got adult Peter Parker was the original trilogy. Like, I'm sick and tired of it. Get that boy out of high school, put him in college, which we kind of got with the Andrew Garfield version, but then that died. You're wrong. Oh, I know I'm wrong because the high school one is what sells, but I want to see Peter Parker as an adult again. I want to see him leave high school. Go on, be an adult. Like Zendaya was filming some scene and he was filming scene when... Wait, what? Spider-Verse? Wait, what? What the heck are you talking about, martial art? Like, I think most people can agree that the Tobey Maguire ones, like the originals, are great. And guess what? He wasn't in high school. He was only in high school for like the beginning portion of the first movie. Just let the damn guy grow up. Talking of adult Spider-Man, Spider-Verse Spider-Man was in his 30s. Yeah, and you see, look how much people love that Spider-Man in Spider-Verse. That down on his luck adult Peter Parker. People love him. Absolutely love him. I don't know why they keep holding him back by having like every single freaking version of him be a high schooler. Yeah, that's the only time he was like, you know, moved on to adulthood, went to college and things like that. And look how much people are like, those are the best Spider-Man movies ever. I don't want to give this too much form, which I think I'm kind of doing. Kind of giving a little too much form. Just messing with me. Your fans think the same. That's what I'm saying. I think the vast majority say, like, at the very least, like the first two, Spider-Man 1 and Spider-Man 2 with Tobey. 3 can have some mixed opinions for very good reasons. Three is also good. I think the thing that made 3 at the time when the movie was new kind of like was the character that plays Eddie Brock. He had just got done with the TV series That 70s Show. You know, he was the main guy in That 70s Show, so people were so used to seeing him as this kind of character. And then he went from that to Spider-Man 3, and a lot of people just like had a hard time seeing him as Eddie Brock. Literally who? I forget the name of the actor, but the actor for Eddie Brock in Spider-Man 3, he was the main actor for the TV show That 70s Show, which was a very popular TV show in the US at the time. Really popular. And the series had ended. Like, it reached its finale. It was done. And then the next time the American public saw Topher Grace. Yeah, there you go. In the US, that is the key part. Well, I mean, come on, martial art. Hollywood's in US. It's one of the biggest box offices. Come on. Let me duplicate this so I have something to fall back to just in case. I really don't know him. Yeah, well, when a movie releases, what's important is like at the moment, either my parents or my friends. Almost looks like Kuko right now. Bow, bow. I don't even know who Stan Lee was. I think most people didn't know who Stan Lee was back then. Stan Lee only started... Yeah, Stan Lee definitely only started becoming a household name once he started doing cameos in the MCU movies. Before that, the general public did not know who Stan Lee was. Oh, but I can't wait until they drop a movie for the best Spider-Man. Elderly Spider-Man. Okay, I want him old, but I don't want him that old. Geriatric Spider-Man. You're right, he did cameo in the first X-Men movie, but I'll still hold on to the, at that time the general public really didn't know who Stan Lee was. People into comic books, they knew. But like your average Joe and Jane, they didn't know. And then on top of that, you know, even though like right now, like now the vast majority of people know who Stan Lee is, but even more so, that still continues. Most people don't know who Jack Kirby is. I mean, for good reason, people don't know who he is. Even I don't know that? Yeah. Jack Kirby, now that's the guy that you have to thank for all these characters. All these Marvel characters. Well, not all of them, but a lot of like the main ones since the beginning. He's the guy. Not so much Stan Lee, but he's the guy that's responsible for all the characters. Steve Ditko? That's Spider-Man, right? Not that big of a comic nerd. But Steve Ditko, right? That's yeah, he's Spider-Man. The Spider-Man creator. Yeah, see, these are the names that people, the general audience, do not know. But you know. You knew him over the Kirby guy? Well, you got a leg up martial art. Because most people wouldn't know Steve Ditko either. Speaking of all this stuff, I love that video of Stan Lee just constantly just kind of like shitting on Todd McFarlane and what's the other guy's name? The one that drew that Captain America with the really huge pecs. Shit, what was his name? Liefeld? Something Liefeld? Come on, you guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, he was trash talking like straight to their face. It's Rob Liefeld. That's who it was. Rob Liefeld or Liefeld. Yeah, that's who it was. Finally, it kicked in. The video, man, it's like Stanley was just like shit talking them, and eventually, like Rob just gets like just so fed up with it, he just leaves. It's too funny. And I don't know if this is like before, if this video is like before or after Todd McFarlane made Spider-Man insanely popular. The guy's got such a big head from his unlikely success. Yeah, he does. His freaking I read his retirement message. Oh my goodness. yeah, Liefeld. Like he's gonna be retiring soon, and he put out like a message. It's like, oh my goodness, never seen somebody like publicly self-pleasure themselves that hard. Stan Lee will find himself in lobby voice chat and video games. I wonder if that video was after McFarlane had worked on Spider-Man. Because it's because the way McFarlane drew Spider-Man, like, I guess Spider-Man got popular again in the 90s. Like, he made Spider-Man really cool. So if that happened before the video, it's probably Stan Lee probably just had like a bone to pick. I assume that's also when the comic book story loosened up, given the time period. I think so. Yeah, it has to have been after, because I think that was the time that didn't... I'm trying to remember things correctly. Like, didn't McFarlane start like Image Comics or something like that? So it was like, I often see that video as like Stan Lee trying to harass the new potential competition. But regardless of that, that video is just hilarious. Stan Lee constantly going like, why the hell would you do that? Oh my god, this man has so many guns. What does he need with all these guns? Just criticizing every single little thing they're putting on the paper. And like McFarlane's just trying to be like, you know, all cordial about it. And you can see Liefeld just like increasingly getting angry. He's like, dude, just shut up. Just shut up, you old man. Stanley was a gamer at that moment. Even the nicest people you know can be friends when it comes to money. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I wonder how long it's gonna take for that damn Spawn movie that McFarlane keeps talking about. Dude's taking forever with his purposefully like B movie Spawn film. Like, he's taking this sweet ass time with it. He's talking so much about the movie, I didn't even hear about it. Every now and then he talks about his Spawn movie, where he wants to make like a horror movie with Spawn, and like he's like specifically said like it's not a superhero movie. I want to make like a B horror style movie. Like, okay, a B horror style movie shouldn't be taking like nearly a decade to do, but okay. Okay, I see what my problem is. I'm gonna move this back. That's better. Who the heck is Spawn? You don't know who Spawn is? Martial art, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Doors over there. Get out of here. Just Google it. Spawn. Comic books. He's awesome. Was sculpting Pokemon titties without basic knowledge. You don't need knowledge to be sculpting titties. You just sculpt them. Alright, I need to start coloring this so I can get a general idea of where I'm going. Grab the wrong thing. Here we go. Do you even know from what gen is the most popular sprite of Hex Maniac? I don't know, man. I just sculpt her. Isn't that enough? Ain't it enough? I need to love these characters. It's too many characters for me to love. I'm only but one man. Alright, just doing this so I can have a good sense of where things sit. And right now it's looking kind of odd. He looks like an edgy fan OC of Spider-Man, because that's exactly what happened. McFarlane was working on Spider-Man, and he made Spider-Man cool, and his time with Marvel ended. Then he made his own character immediately after Spider-Man, and that was Spawn. Like, you know that thing with like Spider-Man and his webs? Like his webs have like those little knots in them. That was McFarlane. He came up with that idea. That idea did not exist before him. That low key sounds pathetic. You take that back. Spawn is cool. Whoops. Wrong one. Get in there. There we go. Everyone needs a job. No, but Spawn was was really popular. Really sounds like teenage power fantasy. Well, I mean, how old was McFarlane when he started working at Marvel? Wasn't he like insanely young? Let's see. How old was... $1988. So 61, 71, 81. Ah. He's all like 27 years old. Never mind then. Never mind. I think I should dynamesh this now. It's reaching a point where I should, or no, actually maybe I z-remesh instead. Better than Power Fantasy Sword Art Online. Let me see here. Down here. 1. Doom. Well, I'll say this, martial art. You seem to like NTR stories, so you should like Spawn. Yeah, I'd say Spawn is Power of Misery. What the fuck? I mean, that's his character background, right? What's the name? What's the name of the character that's Spawn? See, look at that. Now I piqued your interest. Wow, what's the name? What's the name of the character? That's Spawn, like the human, the guy. From he gives you vibes because you're always talking about it. Especially in relation to like media that you've consumed. I can't remember the name of the character. Someone accuses me of doing NTR stuff on Twitter. Dude, crap, I don't even notice it. Ow. Spawn character name. Al Simmons. There you go. That's his name. Al Simmons. Yeah, it's been a like a long time since I've read Spawn, but like if I remember correctly, Al Simmons, like he was a mercenary, and he basically gets, you know, while he was human, he gets double crossed by his best friend that gets him killed, you know, through double crossing him. And after he kills him, he then goes and takes his wife and daughter. Like he marries his Al Simmons's wife and becomes a dad to Al Simmons's daughter after double crossing him and getting him killed. To make this clear, I am not like creator of Rent a Girlfriend. All I did was one interracial render with Honey Lemon, and the guy got upset about it. Sounds like that guy has issues. I don't know if I should make her eyes bigger or not, but I still need to work on the shape of her eyes. No, I don't think I need to make them bigger now that I look at it. But I mean, I can. You don't self-insert. I think this eye size may be okay. Just needs to continue working on the shape. And then you said about power and misery. Yeah, so like, you know, Al Simmons dies and he becomes a hell spawn because he went to hell for being a mercenary and killing people and all that stuff. And so he gets like all these abilities of being a hell spawn, but it's like he's miserable, absolutely miserable for the current situation that he's in. But you don't necessarily feel sympathy for him. I mean, because you're not really supposed to feel sympathy for him because he was a mercenary. He killed people. It would be cooler if he became a hot demon chick. I think there are some versions. I don't remember. I'm trying to like dig deep in my memory. I think there are some versions of like female hell spawns, but I don't know if they were. I don't remember if those stories were canon to the main story. I'm pretty sure they were canon to the overall like Spawn universe thing. Bionicles were self-insert power fantasies of who? Whoever created it? Bionicles. So duplicate this. And then make you a little bit bigger. Thought that was funny. Yeah, that was an issue of that, dude. I have noticed from like other artists that have put like other works like that they'll get comments like what you got. There's a weirdness around that. Like it wasn't too long ago that, you know, I saw an artist post work similar to that, and they were like, please refrain from saying anything stupid. I'm like, geez. I guess they really come out, those weirdos really do come out of the woodwork. of the creator. I heard that the author suffered from cancer and bionicles were the medicines he was taking, helping him to fight off cancer. Really? I had no idea. It's pretty crazy. I thought they were just like Lego doing like something new. Might be a rumor. Oh, see, now you got my interest all up in what might not actually be true. How could you do this to me, martial art? How could you do this to me? I trusted you. Fill object. I don't want to go that far. Oh yeah, I need to put up a new character poll. I'm running a little bit behind. I have 2 characters in mind already. And they're in bikinis. I need a third idea. A third character idea for bikinis. If you guys have any suggestions, I'm all ears. Okay, this is working. This is working. All right. Let's make it more seductive. Sandy cheeks. Ugh. Yeehaw. Let's save this. Splatoon already on the poll. Nope. No, there's no Splatoon on the poll. Who do you have in mind, Kira? For time in a swimsuit, but I guess it should be more something beach related. Oh man. Could really be any character, really. Any of the named characters? Like I also have a list of suggestions that, you know, I've been accumulating. But the difficult thing is like having them like fit into any themes. I think I'm starting to lean towards the idea that this list of suggestions that I've had, that I'm just gonna start kind of pumping them out for like YouTube time-lapse videos, so this way I can actually do the characters in the suggestion list and, you know, people can get them. Some girl from Totally Spies. Well, it's good to see that your guys' minds were already going into the places that I was going. Doom, 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 boom, 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 boom. Let's append the sphere. Make it small. Bring it up. Beach Pokemon female trainer. That's another idea. Where is it? Curve, tube, snap. Or actually, no, screw that. Not curve to snap. Tie the hair. And then let's see if this will work. Topology. Hopefully this works. It works. Shit, it's being stupid there. Phoebe? Who's Phoebe? Who is this Phoebe? Gen 3 Elite 4. Hold on, I'll take a look in just a moment. Okay, that works for now. Gen 3 Elite 4. Pokemon Phoebe. I've never seen her before. Not very popular. Oh, that checks it. Split hidden. There you are. I wonder if I can manage to get this to straighten out. Oops. Hey, there we go. And let's not only just straighten it out, but let's get it to come out forward a little bit like that. Olivia, Gen 3 rock type. Okay, I feel like I might have heard her. Olivia. Ah, yeah. I've heard of her. Yeah, but that doesn't really come across as bikini, but I mean, I can put her in bikini. I think one of the things thinking about consider is that, like, if I put them in a bikini, would people still be able to recognize who it is? You know? Sorry, I was just checking something. Love Ru girls. Lana's mom? Lana? Who's Lana? Who is Lana and who was her mom? Lana is the Misty from XYZ. Let's see. Pokemon Lana. Lana's mom. Oh, that lady. Lana always wears a swimsuit underneath her clothes. Yeah, I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, that would definitely be a recognizable one. I have definitely seen many arts of her. We all did. Alright, wrong one. Probably also seen the scene of Lana and Misty running while undressing to go swim. The scene from the JoJo memes. I think I know what you're talking about, actually. Alright, let me do it this way instead. Do it like that. And then... Okay, cool. A little quick break. Give my arms a rest. Do you like going to the beach? Kind of, but the beach does not like me at all. Always have a little bit of a complicated time at the beach. Do you not tan? I do. But if you're talking about like specifically like, yeah, I'm gonna go outside and get a tan. No. Just get a tan from going outside and doing things. But now that the weather is starting to warm up, maybe I should start going for some daily walks outside. Doom, 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 boom. Like there's this one time I was so annoyed going to the beach. Like there was this boat. This was in Brazil. This boat was just like docked by the shoreline, just so damn close. And I don't know what the hell it was, like fiberglass or something like that, just like getting stuck to my shorts and like poking me, stabbing my thighs everywhere. Why does the beach hate me? I don't know why the beach hates me, man. Like go to the beach and like, all right, I'm gonna have some fun at the beach. Nope. How about you get stung by a jellyfish and more jellyfish? It's not me. I don't have a problem with the ocean. The ocean has a problem with me. I don't know what I did to anger Poseidon so much. All right, her crown thing. Need to do that. It's a good thing I had a sphere here. Something kind of like that. Come on. There we go. Right, and then turn the symmetry on, and then dynamic. the hell? Okay then. What if the original creator of Pokemon has ever thought that someday people would look at the Pokemon and think, I would? Who did originally create Pokemon? Is there an original creator? I never thought about that. Holy crap, my left shoulder hurts for some reason. Satoshi Tajiri? Was he in any way, shape, or form affiliated with like Nintendo? Like, was it always a Nintendo property? Or was there like a brief moment of like Pokemon just existing on its own? I'm 99% sure it's a Nintendo homegrown property. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm asking. Kirby was acquired by Nintendo. Really? I thought Kirby was the idea of one of like Nintendo's like programmers, or well, they were programmer at Hudson, right? Yeah, the bug collecting thing, I knew that. That I did know. Oh, I need to stand. I need to stand and stretch. Ugh. Nintendo basically had the creators rework the outward appearance by the one step ahead of IBM guys. Made the character, generally speaking. Gotcha. Speaking of all this stuff, I find it so dumb that Nintendo is more constantly like pulling the like, oh hey Nintendo, who worked on this game of yours? Well, you're gonna have to beat the game to find out who worked on this game. So dumb. Definitely a character of committee though. Yeah, that I knew. That's why when you said acquired, I was like, really? Could have sworn it was like from Nintendo through and through. Yeah, it's just so dumb. It's like, we won't tell you who developed our game. you'll have to buy our game and play through our game. And then in the credits, you'll see who made our game. Have you ever got a lawsuit from Nintendo? No. I doubt I'm anywhere on their radar. The great thing about the combination of a microphone stand, a Cintiq on an arm, and this space mouse is like I'm kind of standing in like in a power pose right now. Standing while working. Don't be so humble. You think Nintendo will let anyone make money from the point of their characters? I can say that this is different enough that I'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. This is an OC. This is an OC, man. Don't know what you're talking about. It's a pal world, pal. I feel like these are supposed to be bigger. Was it a thing in the US that the church would say Pokemon is the Satan thing? Oh yeah, that was like during my childhood. There was a whole bunch of like religious fanatics like going after Pokemon, and then it was Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, then they really focused on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pretty hard. But it was all silly stuff. Pokedemons. Doom, 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 doom. Pokemon's appeal to the sin of lust. All right, let me sit my ass back down. Ba-rum-bum. Jeez, I don't know why I'm getting so hungry, man. We still got another hour together. Oh yeah, remember that whole thing how I didn't stream last Friday? It turns out I could have streamed. I got the dates wrong. It wasn't that Friday. It was this Friday. Which I then rescheduled to this Wednesday. Hungry, eat veggies a lot. Well, you know, you gotta eat your greens. Well, I mean, that's why I called him on Thursday to double check and make sure, but nobody answered. So I did my due diligence to try and get some clarification. Can't blame me. Damn it. Anyway. I done nothing wrong. Oops, wrong one. Still on the wrong one. I want the thighs. Give me the thighs. Do not enjoy evenings of your streams. Wow, thank you. Like I said, I called the day prior to make sure. Then I called like twice that morning. I don't know if they were closed or the secretary was out for the day. Good thing I'm not your goldfish. What? Oh, I get it. So I gotcha, I gotcha. All right, so now here's the thing I was thinking about. modify this once. Now, I was thinking that like I can either leave like this whole, you know, this pink part right up here like as like a leotard kind of deal, or I could do something like a corset kind of deal. Like if I do something like a boob window corset deal. I'm just gonna draw it in right now, but like if I were to do it, I'll have to like squish these boobs like up more. You know, something like kind of like corset-y here, you know what? Let's do it. That's what we're doing, right? We're experimenting. And then move. Corset it. Just replace the G with a C. All right. Bring this up in like that. The boob squeezer. Spelling gets tricky sometimes. Yeah, it does. And like, we'll mimic the pattern here that she has like on her thighs. You know, let me auto group. Do you think my creation has many female joyers? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it skews pretty one way. I guess so we'll do something like this. You know, not so much. That's too much. Let's make it more so that it's like that. I was surprised when I found out how many Sephora artists were women. Yeah, there's a lot, right? know, maybe we can do something like that. Maybe. I don't know. It's a thought. It's a thought. I already this one. I don't know. Maybe the leotard would just work best because it keeps to the whole color scheme. Like it's supposed to be solidly pinkish right there. Maybe I can give her more of a pelvic tilt. Maybe. But maybe I can do that in a pose. You know what I need to do? I need to reduce the number of these spikes. Leotard in my language, it is 3 words thing. Like it has like 3 different meanings. Is that what you mean? To explain, say what leotard is in my language, you need to use 3 words. Oh. Okay. I gotcha. That's interesting. Skin tight clothing. Yep. Skin tight clothing. Oh, her spike things do not continue around the back of her leg. Oh. Yeah, you see, we have that as well. Skin tight clothing. But like, all leotards are skin tight clothing, but not all skin tight clothing are leotards. If that makes sense. Okay, I just discovered something here. Okay. My language often puts in one bucket 2 different things from English languages. There's actually one exception. What's the exception? Oh, come on, ZBrush. Oh my goodness, ZBrush, stop it. The word axe. In my language, we have two different words for axe. Medieval weapon and axe, woodman tool. Huh. Son of a... No, let's divide this up. Another. It sounds very nerdy about like details like this. No, it doesn't. It's all interesting. I take interest in languages as well. Well, let me bring this back so I can kind of see what I'm doing a bit in relation to that. So something like that. And then then we got that, and then here pop 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 pop. There we go, something like that. We are more interested in this than my parents when I try to tell them fun facts. I like what is usually deemed as useless knowledge. Like anytime, like, you know, I find out what's essentially useless knowledge. Fuck. I tell my dad, it's like, hey, did you son of... like, hey, did you know, yada, 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 you know, and I tell him about these things I learned. And sometimes he goes, why don't you just learn something that can make money? They're like, gee, sorry. Just thought it was interesting is all. Or sometimes he'll go, that's interesting. So, how can you make money with it? Sounds like useless. I'm studying translation. Like, okay, that's interesting. So, how are you going to take that knowledge and transform it into money? .008. Yeah, let's go with that. Well, I won't translate axe in Minecraft as a medieval weapon. I just like learning things. Is it a crime to just learn things? Ah, shit. Lost the poly groups. Keep groups. There we go. My language, we have this expression, man is learning through its whole life. Oh, yeah. I mean, I can't complain too much. Because compared to like others, when they like want to pursue art and their parents are like, hell no, you ain't gonna make shit on art. My parents have been like, all right, yeah, just, you know, get good at it, make sure you can make a living off of it. So I can't complain too much. No joke, if I told my father I make money out of drawing titties, he would like to see them. Dum, 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 dum. Let's bring you down. I need to make these peaks and corners sharp. Nice and sharp. Polygroup all. Flip. All right, this is how I'm gonna do this. C modeler, crease levels 3. Let's bring up the poly frame and then highlight that. Crease edge loop complete. Bada bing, bada boom. She. Let's do that. Crease polygroups instead. Oh, excuse me. Oop, sorry about that. On a subject of female audience, the coffin game has a lot of fans who are women. Many of them are artists as well. Doesn't surprise me. Because isn't the creator a lady? Because that would make sense. All right, I forgot. Yeah. Come on, martial art, you're slacking. And she's so base, she's more base than me, and so she is more masculine than me. Well, I think a lot of people in general like hot golf girls. Dun, dun. That is a fair argument. Dark sense is something you see from the boys from leaked Discord messages. I don't know, man. Over my years on the internet, I've noticed that kind of degeneracy is not bound to any gender. That has been my learnings on the internet for over decades. Let's try bend curve. Ooh, yes. I believe you, but I wonder why I related online degeneracy to males. I mean, because you see a lot of dudes, right, on the internet, but you can't always be sure you're talking to a dude. And I have seen plenty of lady degeneracy on the internet. Because my native language, you don't see women type degeneracy online. But maybe you do, but you don't realize it. Oh shit. Ooh. Okay, now I can do it. Or maybe not. Damn it. Darn it. Alright. I won't be able to do it as easily. Now I am very confused. I mean, you can always safely assume it's a dude, but you'll never know. You'll never know. Let's bring you up and over like that. Oh, a horse girl? Nah. All horse girls are crazy. They're bonkers, man. They're bonkers. Which you have to be to have such a expensive money drain. Okay, maybe that was too much. Undo, 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 undo. Really? How's it mean? Okay, there we go. Needed it to soften up. But aren't crazy girls fun? Depends. If it's nothing more than a one-night thing, maybe. Anything beyond that? I mean, everybody has their poison, right? I've been friends with both men and women that fit into the crazy stereotype. Yeah. I think the really crazy moments is whenever you see those two types get together. Woof. That is too much. But I mean, when you see those two types together, it was like free entertainment. Who needs TV? Don't need reality TV. Get it right there, live. Right in front of my eyes. Free MMA. Oh, you know what? Should I go back here, give that the color, go back down here. When we had dancing lessons before the prom, the teacher asked this dude if he was okay to dance. Then out of nowhere, his girlfriend jumps in and says in front of the whole group, he will not because he can't dance. Like, he can't dance with anybody but me kind of deal. Or like he's too dense to dance. Shit. When your girlfriend calls you a moron. That sucks. What also sucks is this is not working out. Let me undo that. A guy who lets women walk all over him. There is. I mean, I'm not gonna say it on stream because I don't know how YouTube or Twitch will react to it. But the less extreme term is a pushover. I should say the more general term is a pushover. But yeah, we do have a word more specifically to what you're describing. But not gonna say it. Don't know how YouTube and Twitch will react to it. Yeah, that's what I said. Pushover is more general. There is a more specific word to what you're asking. It's definitely more harsh, I would say. So that's why I'm not saying it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, that word followed by the word whipped. You know, I'm not a prude to these words. I'm just working within the rules I need to follow on these websites. Maybe something more like this. Maybe something like that. Shoot, there we go. You can't find it? It's literally the word you type followed by the word whipped. Was marked like this to the end of the school year. Yeah, I can see that happening. Can definitely see that happening. I mean, it's 2 words. it's an expression. It's not a word, but an expression. Yeah, it's an expression, not a singular word. You put those 2 words together to express the pecking order in that relationship, or guessing it to be that. It's kind of big. Delete hidden, close holes. Keep groups to. Well, you see, that's what like guys will say of another guy to make fun of him. But the reality is they're probably in an abusive relationship. If it's like that. Doom, doom, doom. Boom, 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 boom. Oops. Should I? Yeah, I think I should. I think I should. Delete hidden, and then strew this all inward. Then flip. I said flip. There we go. Ooh, this part's gonna be... Wasn't friends with the guy to tell him, hey mate, you are in a toxic relationship, but I told my friend who was bumped down because he was single. Oh, bummed down. Listening for a long time. That was not easy, but using an example of the whipped guy, it's not good since being single is better than being in such a relationship. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 100% agreed. Dun, dun. All right, I think this works out better now that I've kind of made it the whole thing. Best relationship is 2D since there's no way of it going toxic. They can't hurt me if we live in different planes of existence. Oh shit, wrong one. Darn it. Reminds me of that episode of Gravity Falls where Zeus uses a visual novel dating sim to learn how to talk to girls, but then he finally ended up talking to this one girl, and then he didn't need the visual novel dating sim, but the dating sim was haunted, and then it grew jealous, and then it was after him. It was after for blood. That episode. Just Monica. DDLC pretty much, yeah. See, now I'm wondering if I should make this bigger, like that. Or actually, no, not bigger. Let me go to this. Instead, I push you up. The legs are magnificent. Wow. Well, thank you. It's like the original concept. It's like her waist down is like 70% of her body. I think I should still like, for this I should probably do that. No, actually this needs to be darker. More desaturated. Yeah, something like that. And that's true. Well, she is in a team of this dominating, rich, abusive MILF. It's her thing. Wait, what? Like, are you talking about like the trainer? Who's the trainer that's supposed to have her? Lusamine, Lusamine. Oh, the yellow-haired tent characters. Such wild hair. She made her daughter cosplay tentacle space Pokemon to satisfy her fetish as a canon thing. What? I don't know how I'm feeling about this color yet down here. Maybe more like this. Yeah, maybe something more like that. Antagonist of Gen 7 really hits harder when you hit puberty. She is a bad mom. She is obsessed with beauty. And when you still have this simple mind of a child. Boo-doo-doom. I'm playing Pokemon for my taste and crazy. But it's a children's show, how? How in the world? Let me export this as an image. Save it as Tsareena _ work in progress 01. Instruction out Pokemon manga get graphic. Oh yeah, I know. I've never read the manga, but over the years I've seen things from the manga. They cut Arbok in half. That's only half of the things they've done. Alright, I am gonna call it here. It's about time for me to wrap it up. Thank you everybody for hanging around, chatting with me. It's been fun. I will see you tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some like a dragon. All right? Y'all behave now. I'll catch you later next time. All right now. Bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye. Oh, bye-bye-bye. Hello, Kana bro. Bye-bye.